It gives me great pleasure as the college co-marshal to welcome you to Colby-Sawyer College this afternoon to celebrate the investiture of Colby-Sawyer's 10th president, Dr. Dean G. McCurdy. In the interest of making this event enjoyable for everyone, please silence your cell phones. Please stand as you're able as we begin today's celebration with the singing of the national anthem by Campus Safety Officer Willie Baycoat. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars to the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say doth that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Willie. And now, joining us to offer President McCurdy greetings on behalf of the college's Board of Trustees is Chair Lisa Hogarty. Lisa also served on the search committee that brought President McCurdy to Colby-Sawyer. Please welcome Lisa.
Thank you, Professor Goldberg. I'd like to start by welcoming all of you to this important moment in Colby-Sawyer's history. Oh, would you all please sit down? You can't see a thing from here. I just thought you were really tall in your seats. So I'd like to start by welcoming you again, all of you, to this important moment in Colby-Sawyer's history. Fellow trustees, faculty, staff, students, alumni, friends, and neighbors from New London and the surrounding area, and representatives from other colleges and universities, thank you for joining us today to celebrate the investiture of Dean McCurdy as Colby-Sawyer's 10th president. I would also like to extend a very warm welcome to Dean's family, his wife Vivian, son Ian, and his brother Derek. Dean and Vivian's younger son Ryan was not able to be here today, but he made the visit to New London last spring when Dean's appointment was first announced. When we launched our search for Colby-Sawyer's next president in July of 2024, the search committee faced what appeared to be a daunting task. We were searching for a leader who committed to the liberal arts and who also had experience developing professional programs that would prepare students for successful careers in a rapidly changing environment. On top of that, we knew it would be critically important to find someone who had successfully forged partnerships between higher ed, healthcare institutions, and corporate entities. If the person could have a keen intellect, a record of academic innovation, to our growing wish list, that would be helpful as well. Oh, and we hope that this seemingly fictional person might also bring with them a passion for life on a residential campus, a love of New England, and a desire to live in a small town with ready access to outdoor adventures. This all seems simple, right? Talk about the world's greatest dating profile. Very early in the search committee's first meeting with Dean, it became clear that he was the complete package. We could not believe that we had found a candidate who had collaborated on research with hundreds of undergraduate biology students at a small residential college and had also served as the chief academic officer at a statewide higher ed system serving more than 200,000 students on 19 campuses. He had experience boosting enrollment, launching new academic programs, and partnering with high schools, businesses, health systems, and other colleges and universities. In February, the search committee unanimously nominated Dean to become Colby-Sawyer's 10th president, and the Board of Trustees approved the nomination with their own unanimous vote. Since Dean's appointment at the end of February, we have all come to understand just how much enthusiasm he and Vivian both have for Colby-Sawyer and for life here in New London. They arrived on June 1st and since then have made it their mission to connect with as many students, faculty, staff, alumni, and community members as they can. On campus, Dean has launched a strategic planning process, reinvigorated conversations with our partner, Dartmouth Health, and moved forward with the implementation of a new campus IT system. Here in New London and across the region, Dean and Vivian have both been extremely visible, connecting with local nonprofits, attending events, and meeting with leaders from town, the state, and regional businesses. Finally, I should also mention the joy and passion they have shown for living here. Whether you see them at a game or another event on campus, or catch a glimpse of them driving their Volkswagen camper van, a van named Wanda, for a rare night away in the White Mountains. They are clearly as happy as we are that Dean was chosen to be Colby-Sawyer's 10th president. I am also proud and happy to welcome both of you to this special community. And now joining us to offer President McCurdy greetings on behalf of the alumni of the college, please welcome Susan Glashing-Reeves, a member of the class of 1988. Sue is Professor Emerit and currently serves as the Chief Nursing Executive for the Dartmouth Health System.
Good afternoon, and new and longtime members of the Colby-Sawyer family. I'm delighted to be here representing Colby-Sawyer alumni as we invest the college's 10th president, Dean McCurdy. Dean, we warmly welcome you and your family to our Colby-Sawyer extended family. You were chosen in a national search to lead the college into the future, and we could not be more excited for what you have in store for us. You know, it is always interesting to learn what draws a leader to an opportunity such as the presidency of a small liberal arts college on a hill in the Lakes region of New Hampshire. Was it the innovative way that this college blends its academic, co-curricular, social, and athletic programs into a robust and unified whole to produce successful graduates ready to serve society? Was it this college's commitment to providing a strong liberal arts foundation for all of its many outstanding professional programs? Was it the exceptional faculty and staff who consistently place the students at the center of what they do every day and every night and every weekend? Could it have been this beautiful place, a campus with 360-degree views of mountains situated near clear lakes and lush forests, a place where the whole community engages because they truly care about what happens here? Perhaps it was because you discovered that this is a place that is firmly and proudly grounded in its history, yet at the same time flexible, resilient, and poised to face the challenges and opportunities for our future. Whatever your reason for choosing us, Dean, we, your alumni, are so glad that you did. As you now are on the threshold of joining a long and distinguished group of presidents who have stewarded our beloved institution for nearly 200 years, know that each of them has left an indelible mark on the college's history. We very much look forward to learning what yours will be. The alumni stand ready to support you, to assist you, and to celebrate with you as you are invested as our college's president. To present greetings from the faculty of the college, please welcome the college's second longest-serving faculty member and co-marshal of the college, the Sonia C. Davidow 56 Endowed Chair of Fine Arts, and the Joyce J. Collegian Distinguished Professor, John Keenan. John began teaching at the college in 1990.
Good afternoon, members of the board, distinguished guests, colleagues, students, alumni, and the Colby-Sawyer College community. On behalf of the faculty of the college, I'm delighted to officially welcome you, President McCurdy, and to express how much we are looking forward to working with you as you begin your tenure as the college's 10th president. In your short time here, you have already established a very positive and pragmatic tone for the opportunities and challenges we face together. We welcome your passion for learning and the creation of dynamic educational communities and partnerships, and your dedication to the liberal arts as a way to transform the lives of our students, a goal we all share with you. We are excited for the possibilities we can achieve together in creating and supporting innovative programs, both undergraduate and graduate, in a range of professional disciplines. The breadth of experience that you bring inspires confidence. As faculty, we pledge our full support and collective creativity. When you were introduced to the campus community in April of this year, I immediately sensed your warmth and enthusiasm, curiosity and love of learning. Your genuine interest in our faculty and staff and your commitment to our students was evident and inspiring. You and your wife, Vivian, have been an engaged presence on campus, both attending activities including art openings, sporting events, meeting with community members, and engaging with friends and supporters of the college. So it is with great pleasure that I stand here representing my faculty colleagues as we celebrate your investiture and look forward to this exciting collaboration to continue the advancement and success of Colby-Sawyer College. Thank you all for being part of this historic day. Joining us to present greetings from the staff of the college, please help me welcome Nancy Staskovich, our mailroom coordinator. Nancy is our second largest serving staff member and first came to the college in 1974.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the staff, I am honored to welcome you as Colby-Sawyer's 10th president. It is also my privilege to welcome your family to our college and community. My colleagues and I acknowledge with appreciation the leadership and caring you have already demonstrated over these past few months. We extend to you our knowledge and continued support to help you achieve success on behalf of Colby-Sawyer. Before you even arrived, President McCurdy, you began learning about the Colby-Sawyer experience. It is one that will enrich your life, even as your work focuses on making a difference in the lives and education of our students. I know that you will make lasting friendships and come to treasure our traditions, such as Mountain Day. We are excited for you to discover all that Colby-Sawyer has to offer. My colleagues and I are honored to have this opportunity to officially say, welcome to Colby-Sawyer College, President McCurdy. Join us to present greetings from the town of New London. Please welcome Chair of the Board of Selectmen, Bebe Hammond Cassie.
Thank you, Nancy. Good afternoon. I'm honored to represent the town of New London on this festive occasion. Colby-Sawyer and New London have grown together for nearly 190 years. Founded in 1837 as New London Academy, the college's original academy building, graciously gifted to the town in 1999, now houses our town offices. Every time I walk into the town offices or drive by on Main Street, I'm reminded that our community and this college are literally built into each other's foundations. My connection is personal too. I was born here in New London. I started out on this campus as a little one in the child care center and performing in my ballet recital on this stage. As a middle schooler, feeling very grown up, studying in the library, and while home from college, working during the summer as a server for the Gordon Research Scientists. And now as an adult who loves walking with my husband and our dog through campus every evening and seeing students bring so much energy and possibility to our town. For the record, our dog believes she's an honorary Charger. Today, Colby-Sawyer serves hundreds of undergraduate and graduate students, stands among our region's largest employers, and is New London's single largest taxpayer. Its current students serve the town through internships and providing research on topics such as lake water quality and watershed management. Its graduates go on to serve us as teachers, healthcare providers, business owners, town employees, and community leaders, making our town stronger, kinder, and more resilient. And many Colby-Sawyer alumni choose to return and put down roots in New London, raising families, contributing to local businesses and civic life, and for many, enjoying a vibrant retirement, further strengthening our community in every season of life. Dean and Vivian, welcome to New London, and congratulations, Dean, on becoming Colby-Sawyer's 10th president. We are excited for the chapter you will write with students, faculty, staff, alumni, neighbors, and friends. The town looks forward to continuing a partnership that is practical, forward-looking, and alive with the joy of learning under your leadership. On behalf of the Board of Selectmen and the people of New London, thank you, congratulations, and welcome home. Joining us to present greetings from the students of the college, please welcome Abdallah Faid. Abdallah is a member of the class of 2028 and the president of the Student Government Association.
Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Abdallah Fayyad, and I'm a member of the men's soccer team, president of the Black Community Club here, and I have the honor of serving as the president of the Student Government Association here at Colby-Sawyer College. On behalf of the student body, I want to thank you all for being part of this very important day, the investiture of our new president, Dean McCurdy. When I think about what connects everyone here at Colby-Sawyer, students, faculty, staff, alumni, and now President McCurdy, it comes down to one simple thing, our why. Every student here has their own why. Some of us came to Colby-Sawyer because we wanted to be a part of something bigger than ourselves by joining a sports team. Some because we wanted to be a part of a small, tight-knit community. Some because we were searching for our direction. But no matter what brought us here, this college helps us shape that why into something real. As a student athlete, I've learned that your why is what carries you through the tough moments. Moments like the injuries keeping you sidelined, the 6 a.m. long morning practices, and the last-minute losses that sting a little bit more than you'd expect. There have been times when I've failed, when I've questioned if I was doing enough, or if I was good enough. Life has torn me down so many times since I've got to college, but it's always been the people around me, my coaches, my friends, my teammates, who reminded me of my purpose, of why I started in the first place. That's what Colby-Sawyer does best. It reminds you of your why when you sometimes forget it. As a student leader, even though I've only been president for a few months, I've already learned that people here truly want to make a difference. They want to make this place better. Faculty and staff listen. Students speak up, and ideas start to grow. The challenge isn't that people don't care, it's figuring out what the problem is and working together to solve them. And that's something I've come to appreciate deeply about this community. Progress here starts with listening. That's the project that President McCurdy is joining, a community of people who care deeply about the why behind what we do. This isn't just a campus full of students earning degrees. It's a place full of people with purpose, people who are learning how to turn passion into action and how to support each other along the way. At Colby-Sawyer, we don't just talk about connection, we live it. whether it's a professor who stays after class to help you with an assignment, or a friend who shows up to your event in the middle of the winter. That's what defines this college. We show up for each other. President McCurdy, you're joining a community that knows who it is and what it stands for. One that believes in hard work, in kindness, and in the power of finding purpose together. And on behalf of the student body, I want to say how excited we are to have you a part of this journey with us. Because here at Colby-Sawyer, we all have a why, and together, we're still writing what that means. Thank you. Now joining us, representative of President McCurdy's family, is his twin brother, Derek McCurdy, who is the Chief Information Officer at Nova Scotia Community College.
As mentioned, I'm Derek McCurdy. I'm Dean's identical twin brother. And of course, I've had the privilege of knowing him all of his life and of mine. And then Dean loved to remind everyone growing up that he's actually my older brother by 4 whole minutes. Right, Dean? We had a great childhood growing up in the small village of Gondola Point, New Brunswick. It was the 1980s, but our mom was always home after school, often with fresh peanut butter or chocolate chip cookies. Our house quickly became the neighborhood favorite. Summers were spent riding our BMX bikes, getting slush puppies from the corner store, playing tennis, and rowing to the nearby beach in our dad's little dory. We were our best friends and sometimes our fiercest rivals. But having someone with shared interests certainly made life rich and rarely boring. Dean is incredibly competitive, as am I. We competed over everything: grades, board games, swimming, you name it. He was my fiercest rival. I still have the grade 6 chess championship trophy that I won from him. But I also remember losing that grade 2 math competition and watching Dean walk off with the prized stuffed dog, Addie. Dean still has it, and I may challenge him later on for Addie tonight. That competitive spirit pushed us academically most of our lives. I'm sure it drove our parents a little crazy too, but I'm positive that it contributed to our successes as well. Despite all that sibling rivalry, Dean is also a deeply caring brother. I remember once breaking my collarbone in gym class in elementary school, and despite being sent home on the bus, I was sent home on the bus. We had a 3-mile walk from that bus stop, and Dean carried my backpack and my band instrument, along with all of his own things, the whole way home without complaint. That's the kind of brother Dean is. Though over the years we've often lived far apart, I know whenever we pick up the phone to chat or visit each other, it's like no time has passed at all. We were very blessed to be raised by wonderful, loving, supportive parents. Our father, Dave, worked at the nearby nuclear power plant. He's bald, so naturally we called him Homer when the TV show The Simpsons came out. Dad instilled in us a love for the outdoors, hiking, camping, and being out on the water. Our late mother, Iris, and our grandmother, Anna, who also lived with us growing up, instilled in us a lifelong love of learning. Some of my earliest and fondest memories are of reading books with Dean on long road trips, writing sci-fi stories together, and our weekly visits to the library or the local Coles bookstore, which is that bookstore in Canada. There were always piles of books strewn across our bedroom floor. Dean and I credit our passion for education and our love of community service to our mom. She's likely the biggest reason we attended university and ultimately both pursued careers in higher education. Mom passed away in 2013, but I know she'd be incredibly proud of Dean tonight. So on behalf of our late mom, our dad, and Dean's entire Canadian family, as well as Dean's American family, his amazing wife, Vivian, his oldest son, Ian, who's here in the audience, give a wave, Ian. There you are. And youngest son, Ryan, I offer you my heartfelt congratulations. Dean, I know how hard you work and how deeply you care about this beautiful college. I know you'll serve Colby-Sawyer and the New London community proudly and with wisdom, warmth, compassion, and unwavering dedication. And now it's my pleasure to invite Chair Hogarty back to the lectern to install the college's 10th president. Thank you.
You said you were a crier when you first got here. I didn't know your brother would be too, because that means I am too. Anyway, thank you, Derek. And now the installation of our president. The silver pendant that you see here on the stand is the emblem of the presidential office of our college. The pendant is designed with the Colby-Sawyer seal in the center. Below the seal is a jewel on which the initials SFC are traced in tiny cut diamonds. The jewel was once the property of Susan Farnham Colby, who became Mrs. James B. Colgate. She was the first teacher and preceptress of Colby Academy, the institution which formed the foundation upon which the present college is built. Attached above the central pendant are two smaller pendants, one with a rendering of the original Academy building and the other with a rendering of Colgate Hall. I will now ask members of the platform party who are participating in the investiture to stand, and I will ask the college co-marshal, Professor Goldberg, to pass the pendant among those standing. The passing of the pendant from hand to hand is a celebration of the spirit of community that is found within a vibrant college such as Colby-Sawyer. As each constituent touches the pendant, it becomes symbolically imbued with the spirit of that constituency. The presidency, which is now formally beginning, is strengthened by this show of support and confidence from the representatives of the Colby-Sawyer community in our town. The platform party may be seated. At this time, I would like to ask Dean G. McCurdy to come forward so that by the power granted to me by the Board of Trustees, I may formally invest him with the presidential pendant and the responsibilities of the 10th president of Colby-Sawyer College. This great institution has existed for 188 years, and from 1928 to the present, it has flourished under the leadership of 9 presidents. We are certain it will continue to flourish under the leadership of our 10th president. I'm from Hawaii, so we do raise Okay, great. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to present to you the 10th president of Colby-Sawyer, Dean G. McCurdy.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for coming today. It is an honor to be invested as Colby-Sawyer's 10th president. The support of the campus and the greater community that Vivian and I have enjoyed since coming here in late May has been absolutely incredible. I accept the responsibility that comes with this position and appreciate the confidence that all of you have placed in me. Most of all, I am excited about the future that we will build together for Colby-Sawyer College.
And I want to take a moment first to thank our platform speakers today and the partners that they represent. To Dr. Susan Reeves and our other alumni, I have learned so much from you about Colby-Sawyer College, Colby Junior College, Colby Academy. From the stories about Mountain Day to the history of our programs and about how our alumni are using their skills, experiences, and the relationships gained at this college in their careers. You and the thousands of alumni are outstanding representatives for this college across the country and around the world. To Professors John Keenan and Sherry Goldberg, and to Nancy Skaskovich, as well as our faculty and staff. Thank you for your passion for teaching and learning, your commitment to our community, and the outstanding service that you provide to our students every day. Our employees at the college are, and I've already seen this in my first 4 months, are our greatest asset. And the reason this college continues to be ranked as the top teaching institution in our region and as a top college choice. To BB Casey and the representatives here today from community organizations in New London, Lake Sunapee region, and across New England, thank you for your engagement with Colby-Sawyer College. The future of this college and the health of our region are dependent on each other. And in my first few months in the state of New Hampshire, I've already seen many incredible examples of how our businesses, local governments, and nonprofits in this state work together to get things done. I look forward to working with each of you. To our SGA president, from one president now to another, Abdallah Fayyad, AB, and to our students. You are the reason many of us here today have dedicated our careers to education. You are our why. Thank you for your trust in us. You ask great questions, and you demonstrate the culture of care that we need in the world. You also make the work of higher education downright fun and incredibly rewarding. To our board chair, Lisa Hogarty, and our board of trustees behind me, past and present, those in front of me as well, thank you for your unwavering belief in this college, for your energy and time and generosity, and for how you represent us in this community. Your involvement with the college goes back decades, and your leadership is needed and valued. And finally, to my family here today, my brother Derek, my wife Vivian, and oldest son Ian. First, to my little brother Derek, I have to say a few things. He's already tried to upstage me here once today. Probably did it. You know, as you've heard, this is my little brother. He is 4 minutes younger, which I will remind you all is plenty of time to enjoy a cup of coffee. Thank you, Derek, for always pushing me and always supporting me, and for being the rebel, as the younger brother often is. I knew you were going to have a successful career in IT when, at 16 years old, you single-handedly convinced the manager of the local bank to give you access to all the computers at the bank overnight so you could install software upgrades for them. Probably not the best cybersecurity decision at the time. It was the 90s. Thank you as well for the leadership advice that you give me regularly and for your outstanding work that you're doing to support higher education in your career. You know, we didn't start out on the same career path, as you know, but somehow our paths have always converged. And to Vivian, you give away Vivian. Everyone knows Vivian already, so for always being there to support me for over 30 years, and which has included moving to 2 new countries, 3 different provinces, and 4 different states. For balancing your career somehow with our family, and knowing that being the spouse of a college leader means you have another full-time job on the side. You know, Vivian and I recently celebrated what we think is probably our 3,000th chicken dinner at a community event, and she still enjoys it just as much as the first one. So thank you, and I love you. About 10 months ago, I first learned that this college on the Hill was seeking a president. I was looking for an opportunity to maximize my impact as a leader. And at that time, the search firm hired by the board, Isaacson Miller, asked me to describe my ideal college. And I found my notes, and here is what I said. So the question was asked, and here is what I said at the time. I said, first, as a former faculty member for the first half of my own career, I was looking for a college focused on excellence in teaching, and with the record to back it up. Second, I wanted to be back at an independent college, founded in the liberal arts tradition, because I firmly believe that this model of education best prepares our students for an uncertain world and to be resilient within it. Third, I was looking for a college with a strong sense of connection to the surrounding community, where the college plays an integral part in the life of that community. And finally, a college with a demonstrated commitment to partnerships and innovation throughout its history. Now I ask you, does that sound like any college that you know? Well, in my first 4 months at Colby-Sawyer, and really from the beginning of the search process, I have learned that Colby-Sawyer is everything on that list and much, much more. Now, as many of you know, since my first week at the college in June, we've all been working together on a new strategic plan. And I wouldn't be a college president if I didn't want to talk about our strategic plan. To date, 473 members of this college community, students, faculty, staff, alumni, board members, and community partners have come together to work directly on this, and it will be finalized in the next few months. But I figured since we're all here, I thought it would be good to give you a sneak peek at our future direction. Remember now, this isn't my plan, this is our plan, based on the shared priorities that we've identified from across our community. In setting the future direction of this college, we identified 8 major themes in our work, and from those themes, 4 goals have emerged. For each goal, we are currently developing strategies, and then we'll develop clear metrics to track our progress. So a bit about our future goals. Our most important goal will be connected to student success. Together, we will develop a holistic and engaging student experience that supports academic achievement, personal and professional growth, and lifelong connections to Colby-Sawyer. Strategies emerging for this goal include enhancing the living and dining environments for students, but also engaging them with signature opportunities for research, scholarship, service, and creative activities on and off campus. We will transition from being primarily a traditional 9-month college to providing a full 12-month college experience for students. By cultivating lifelong connections and thinking about our students as future alumni, we will build on traditions to inspire loyalty and engagement long after graduation. A second goal that's emerging from our planning process is centered on strengthening and supporting our greatest asset, our faculty and staff, through personal and professional growth, role clarity, and superior compensation and benefits. Our work on this goal will encompass all aspects of the employee experience, from recruitment and orientation to ongoing professional development at each stage of your career. We will adopt technologies such as artificial intelligence to enhance our operations, enabling our employees to focus on being present for our students and ensuring that our students in turn will learn to navigate these technologies effectively in their lives and careers. A third goal for the college will be to reimagine our programs and program delivery. This year, our faculty are already deeply engaged in reviewing our liberal arts core curriculum, the heart of the high-quality education that we provide. This engagement will help us reaffirm the skills and experiences our students need and consider what else might be needed for them to meet future challenges. In the years to come, we will work together to build on this foundational work. We will accelerate program development to bring new offerings to market faster. Guided by workforce and enrollment data, we will unleash the potential of our outstanding faculty and staff to help meet the greatest needs of our communities. We will also be looking to bring higher education to a larger audience, blurring the lines, for example, between traditional high school, the college experience, and career. By strengthening existing partnerships with organizations such as Dartmouth Health and developing new opportunities with them and others, we will expand our academic portfolio into areas that include such things as high-demand certificates and credentials, as well as continuing education through career. Through a culture of innovation, we will build dynamic and future-ready programs that leverage our institutional strengths, support workforce development, and ensure that our graduates continue to thrive. A fourth goal for Colby-Sawyer College will be to secure our future by building a foundation that ensures long-term strength, financial security, and institutional resilience. We are stewards of a college with a noble mission larger than ourselves, and we must work to ensure that this college can meet its commitments today and for generations to come. Now, while the type of actions I just described will be largely how we accomplish this, we will also be seeking to elevate the Colby-Sawyer College brand and engage with our community partners to address larger challenges than any one organization can address alone. And by this, I mean the challenges, for example, with housing and child development needs in our region. Together, we will harness the power of this amazing college as a place to convene, study, and act. And we will be a living laboratory for this work by involving our students directly in the process. Success for our strategic plan and our communities depends on each of us. We must engage with our alumni and partners to ensure that we have the necessary resources to do this work. And yes, that means, Dan Parrish, that we will be growing our endowment, but it also means increasing alumni and community engagement in many other ways as well. So today, my asks of you are simple, but essential and powerful. First, wear your Charger gear with pride and buy as much of it as you can afford over at the stable. Come and watch our students as they compete on the field, on the court, in the field house, and as they share their internship and research experiences and as they exhibit their creative work. Be part of their experience. And then share your Colby-Sawyer experiences with others. Stay connected with our college community and help us to make the connections that we will need for success. And contribute to the Colby-Sawyer Annual Fund, the Colby-Sawyer Fund, to make a difference in the life of a student today. It is an honor and a privilege to be a part of our college community. I look forward to our next steps together as we advance our mission and vision for our college on the Hill. Thank you, and go Chargers!